The first time I knew playing Wanda Maximoff was a big deal was, I think, a drag brunch. And there was a Scarlet Witch character. And I was like, oh my God, this is the coolest thing I've ever been a part of. Hey, Hollywood Reporter, I'm Elizabeth Olsen, and I'm about to share some of my Hollywood firsts. The first time I auditioned for a movie, I think I was 10, and I auditioned for Spy Kids. And I got a call back, and I was supposed to read the script, and it was like the biggest thing I had ever seen at that age, and there was no way I was gonna read it, so I didn't. And so I had this callback with Robert Rodriguez, and the only thing I really remember is staring at his shoes. I can't remember if I told him that or not when I had a meeting with him later on in life, but I just remember I have a very specific memory of looking at his tennis shoes because they were like very yellow and orange and bright, like cool, sports shoes or something. And then I got, and then I started auditioning when I was like actually appropriate, which was 21. The first time I attended a red carpet, I think, is Cannes for Martha Marcy May Marlene. I wore a row beaded top and skirt to the premiere, and I was excited. Since I'd seen the film already, it was more celebratory, and I had a great ensemble in that film, people who have gone on to make so many amazing things. First person I met that left me starstruck, probably George Clooney, who wouldn't remember meeting me, and that's fine. But it was the Toronto Film Festival, and someone introduced us, and it was a very brief moment. And I'm a big fan of his. Yeah, it's like a pretty high up there person, I think, of like people to meet, who's also really nice, and generous with others. The first thing I splurged on was my first big paycheck. It was probably paying people back for college. I wanted that to be taken off the table. I wanted to be done. I didn't want to be in debt to anyone. Can Elizabeth Olsen? Can Elizabeth Olsen sing? Can Elizabeth Olsen dance? And I would say, I don't know who would have answers to either of those things. Can Elizabeth Olsen do a cartwheel? Not really. I don't know. I have no idea.
The correct answer is, can Elizabeth Olsen sing?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, funny. That's funny. Maybe it's because I played a character who can't sing, and all I had to do was use my singing voice. No, flat. I can sing flat very well. So the first time I stepped on an MCU set was exteriors Avengers Age of Ultron, and we were in northern Italy, and we had taken over this little quiet mountain town, and we turned it into rubble, and we had little explosions, and I was beyond blown away by the production design. It was the scale that really blew me away. The detail and the craftsmanship that goes into building those sets is really remarkable and breathtaking, and you feel like a little kid who's, it's like you're inside Universal, whatever that tour is that you get to do around Universal Studios. The first time I knew playing Wanda Maximoff was a big deal was, I think, WandaVision, because I think it hit a cultural thing that I felt like I was in lockdown in England, and everything else happened outside of whatever world I was living in. But there was a drag brunch, and there was a Scarlet Witch character, and I was like, oh my God, this is the coolest thing I've ever been a part of, for it to have like that kind of a character to emulate in that way. And so, yeah, I was very proud in that moment. Oh, I was totally shocked and also not surprised. First thing I tell people when they want to be an actor is get as much training as you can, whatever that means. If that means going to film school, theater school, some acting classes are terrible, so that's not always helpful. But like consume as much as possible. I want all the information and then I'll figure out what to do with it. So I took like so many acting conservatories, and I think all of it was useful in some way. I don't know if anyone really, I haven't met anyone, I guess, who feels that they've done it. So I just hope to be an actor for hire for a long time. Thanks for tuning in to my Hollywood Firsts.